That President William Ruto's cabinet shakeup this year, a record 3 times, allowing him to include politicians, is seen as a strategic move to mitigate his administration's declining popularity, especially in the Mount Kenya region, while building a broader coalition ahead of the 2027 general election. Apollo Kamau reports on the president's perceived salvation cabinet and whether it will achieve his main goal of taming endless public grievances after his 2-year stint in power.
President William Ruto's expanded cabinet, full of political appointees, is seen as a strategic move aimed at mitigating his declining popularity and form a broader coalition ahead of the 2027 poll. But will he manage to quell Kenya's grievances that have dominated the better part of 2024?
What President Ruto showed this time, he is desperate for political acceptance. And maybe the way to do it is bring in people who might have some way of persuading some people to change their mind about how bad the Ruto government is.
By dropping technocrats from the cabinet in this month's reshuffle, Margaret Nyambura and Andrew Karanja, and replacing them with politicians William Kabogo and Mutahi Kagwe, who come from the Mount Kenya region, Ruto is banking on the 2 CSs, including Lee Kenyanjui, to win the Mount Kenya region.
The tide has changed. Now that bad feeling is not against Uhuru. It's against Ruto and mainly his policies. Because those policies have been believed to be anti-people, anti-mountain. So it does not matter how many people he puts in those positions.
Already 5 cabinet secretaries, Hassan Joho, Wycliffe Oparanya, John Badi, Opiyo Wandayi and Beatrice Askul are advancing the president's agenda aimed at restoring confidence and mitigating Kenyans' anger.
Hata wakiendelea kupangia wewe ati 2027, sisi pia tuko na uwezo wa kufanya mpangilio. Sawa sawa?
Mambo ya kuangalia rais na kazi yake ni 2027. Ama kuna mtoto anafanyiwa mtihani form 1? Sipaka anafika form 4. Mbona sasa miaka 2 imekuwa ni hai na tumbo joto?
Despite being strategic in his appointments, President Ruto's unpopular policies, the latest being the livestock vaccination program and vacating from his pro-poor people policies, have detached him from Kenyans. The president's political cabinet has already rubbed Kenyans the wrong way after mining CS Hassan Joho threatened Kenyans for criticizing the government.
It is an attitude thing. And Ruto sometimes surrounds himself with people who are real obnoxious. Some of the things they say increase the anger. I say, what's going on? Can't you find better people than this? Even if they are from your village.
President Ruto is walking in his predecessor's footsteps. Uhuru Kenyatta started off with a technocrat cabinet, only to appoint politicians along the way, while former President Mwai Kibaki's cabinet was mainly made up of politicians who are also technocrats. Apollo Kamau, TV 47.